This is Mrs. Weber. I am with our third grade art scholars, and we have quite a few artists in the building, and I would like to introduce you to them and let them show you some of their work. Our first artist is Loyal. Loyal has made a stick figure drawing inspired by a different artist, Miro. Can you tell us a little bit about your picture? How did you make that?
Yes, I will. So I drew the head first, and then I did a little stick, and then I drew him 2 times with a line right there at the bottom like an eye. And then I drew his legs to make it done like this, and then go like that. Same thing with that. And then I drew 4 sticks, 4 snowflakes, and then I put circles in there. And then what I did, I put a rectangle right here. And then I did the face. I did the eyes, smiley face.
Yeah.
And then I colored I did the hairs. And then I had a little a little thing right there, a little U. And then one at the bottom. And what I did, I outlined it, I blacklined it. And then once you blackline it, you start to color it. And then,
wow.
Guess what? You're done.
You did a really good job. You are quite an artist. Good job, Loyal.
Okay.
Our next artist is Morgan, and Morgan made a collage person. Here's the class's wonderful artwork, and here's Morgan's right here. Morgan, what did you use to make your drawing?
We used some newspaper magazines.
Wow, you chose some really colorful pieces. What type of shapes did you use?
A circle, a triangle, some rectangles.
I will be there in a minute. I just have to get something.
That's really it.
Yeah, you did a great job using shapes, colors, and different materials to make a wonderful collage person. Really well done. You are quite an artist, Morgan. Our next artist is Micaiah. The cool thing about art is that it tells us a little bit about ourselves. These pictures are called I Am. Take a look at their class's work, and right here we have this wonderful choice. This is Micaiah's. Micaiah, how did you choose what things you would write on the inside?
Ms. Rick just said, put some stuff that you think you are and something that you love to do.
Okay, excellent. I see a lot of focus on family in yours and things you're even really good at. You chose some great colors too. Tell us what made you make those choices.
These are all my favorite colors on here. I want to do black because that is one of my other favorite colors.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it to be too dark and you can see the writing that I wrote, so I did light colors.
That's really thoughtful. That's what artists are. They're very thoughtful, and you did a really good job. Well done, Micaiah. Our next artist made a Pablo Picasso type of work. He made a guitar. This is Isaiah. It has quite a wonderful guitar. Here's his. There's his whole class. Isaiah, how did you make that?
By using different colors and decorations.
Okay, excellent. Now, Pablo Picasso, he didn't always make things exact. He did something called abstract art. I noticed that you use lots of shapes in yours. What types of shapes did you use?
Like squares and squares and stuff. And rectangles. Yeah.
You made a great guitar. Really good job, Isaiah. You are quite an artist. Sometimes art has a big message behind it and a meaning. Our scholars made some Earth Day. Here are some of the posters that were made, and here's Takovi's. Takovi, tell us a little bit about your art.
Okay, so what I did first is collected facts in my head that I already knew about pollution and stuff like that. So, because if you drive cars, it's polluting the air. That means it's making the air bad. So then you should ride bikes more because it's a good exercise, and also it's not polluting air. It's healthy for the earth, and throw your trash away. And this is a recycling bin. And yeah, I just made this how I just remembered the facts in my head because I did a project like before this. Then I just remembered stuff that I could put on this poster.
Good job. Artists always use what they know. I like how you made the message very clear, very colorful. Excellent job. Way to use art to share a message. Good job, Takovi.
Hi.
Our next artist is Amani, and Amani made a cool cat. Let's check it out. Amani, how did you make that?
Well, out of newspaper, I traced a paper with a marker, and then I cut them out with newspaper, and then
Like a pattern? Wow, that's really creative. Who knew that you could take a newspaper and make it into a cat? That's very creative. Good job. Our next artist is Kennedy. She made some cupcakes, and they're inspired by an artist named Andy Warhol. Kennedy, tell us a little bit about your cupcakes.
We had a paper that we could trace to make a cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
And we traced it with a pencil, and then we covered it up with a black marker.
Yeah.
And then we designed it how we wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose these ones.
Yeah, you did a really good job. I love all your different patterns and your use of line. Excellent job. You are a fantastic artist. Our last artist used some interesting materials to make a garden. Mario, tell us about your art.
Alright, so what I made here is a human by grass, and I made a little flowers right by him so he can plant some.
Mm-hmm.
And here is my son right here.
What did you make it out of?
Magazines.
Yeah, some of that looks like cardboard. Well, Mario, you did a very good job on your art picture. Thank you for being so creative and sharing it with us.
Alright.
Awesome job, third grade. You made some fantastic pieces of work.